But my fear subsides when I realize that Lewis is all show and tell. He's got everything from a shotgun shell to a crow's foot. And he puts them all into context like, see, this is from a shooting range. And see, this is from a weird girl. I watch his hands curl around a cufflink and a tie tack, and I realize that every knick-knack is a treasure, and every treasure is a story. And just when I think I can't handle any more, he hits me with another story. He says, see, this is from my father, this is from my brother, this is from that weird girl, and this is from my mother. It took me 2 days to figure out that weird girl is his sister. It took him about 2 hours today after she left for him to figure out that he missed her. They visit every day, and they stay well past visiting hours because for them, that term doesn't apply. But when they do leave, Lewis and I are left alone, and he says, the worst part about being sick is that you get all the free ice cream you ask for. And he says the worst part about that is realizing there's nothing more they can do for you. He says ice cream can't make everything okay. And there's no easy way of asking. And I already know what he's gonna say, but maybe he just needs to say it. So I ask him, are you scared? He doesn't even lower his voice when he says, fuck yeah. I listened to a 9-year-old boy say the word fuck like he was a 30-year-old man with a nosebleed being lowered into a shark tank. He's got a right to it. And if it takes this kid a curse word to get through it, I want to teach him to swear like the devil's sitting there with a pen and pad. But before I can forget that Lewis is 9 years old, he says, please don't tell my dad. He asks me if I believe in angels. And before I realize I don't have the heart to tell him, I tell him, not lately. And I just lay there, just waiting for him to hate me. But Lewis doesn't know how to, so he never does. Lewis loves like a man who lived in a time before God gave religion to man and left it to them to figure out what hate was. He never greets me with silence, only smiles and a patience I've never seen in someone who knows they are dying. And I'm trying so hard not to remind him that I'll be out of here in a couple of days, smoking cigarettes and taking my life for granted. And he'll still be planted in this bed, like a flower that refuses to grow. I've been with him for 5 days, and all I really know is that Lewis loves to pull feathers out of his pillow and watch them float to the ground. Almost as if he's the philosopher inside of the scientist, ready to say, it's gravity that's been getting us down.